You see what I'm saying? My life is blessed and in abundant. So I can, help. I can do whatever it is that I want to do without restrictions, without anything. So I want to, like introduce her to the kids that are being taught just like her. There is an actual society and the actual community that is going to be in place when I'm starting to teach my child. And other than that, she's too young for me to even be sending her off with people. So we have a long time before we, run into that. So yeah, there's so many opportunities. Sister Stroke Avery say, are you gonna let baby Ellie meet her siblings? I'm not gonna comment on that. Destroyer asks me, Vel, how would you define motherhood? Ooh, good question. Alright, so yes, I want more children. Yes, I will have more children. The way that I feel about motherhood or parenthood, I feel that our children are our responsibility as far as a soul tie that we have with our children, to guide them with the wisdom that we have, to create better versions of humans. Now, if we choose to have a child and then we let that child go, or we leave that child behind, so to speak, then that child is susceptible to karmic generational curses that have been placed amongst humanity today. So we have the opportunity as angels to birth angels and teach those angels and guide them. Otherwise, they'll be susceptible to the cycle that we have already went through as children, which then makes us become useless within the lives of someone else, because we all were born for a certain purpose and are assigned souls to teach and to guide in this world. So, yeah, that would happen. You would build karma for yourself if you walked away from your child, and then you would have to live that cycle again to complete that lesson, because you've never got the lesson that you learned. So when somebody say your child is an unhealthy attachment, or leave your child, don't do it, because that's not good. That's not something that you want to think about and have on your conscience. Think about this. I would never leave Eliana. And do you think that anybody would ever tell me to leave Eliana? Think about that. Think about that. Now that's tea. Children are blessings. Children are blessings. Children are blessings. Children are love. Children teach you that. Love teaches you how to. Children teaches you how to love. And if you walk away from a child, shame on your soul. Shame on your soul. But you want to know something? I have something to tell you that I really want to get off my heart. And I know this might make some people mad, rub people the wrong way. But it's something that I did. But I don't even know why I did it. But I'm going to figure it out in this very moment. One time, it was early when we was in Mexico at Carbonation. I was in Mexico. And I was getting into it, and I was angry, and Nature Boy was like, you can leave, but you can't take Eliana. You can't take baby Eliana. You have to keep baby Eliana here. So it was so much of a problem. And the fact that she didn't even have papers or anything, not a passport, not anything. I wound up leaving Eliana for like 3 minutes. So I got my stuff, got my passport. I get in the car, I leave Eliana, I get in the car, and then I ride down the thing, get out the gate, and then when something happened, and I know what happened. Eliana started crying for my breast milk. So my milk started coming out my boobs in the car. So as soon as I get out the gate, right before we was about to turn and make that left, she said that somebody came on the walkie and said, well, I think it was a woman, and she said, can she at least feed baby Ellie one more time before she go? And I said, yeah. And I was out of my fucking mind. All right, so I'm gonna finish. Then I turn around and I fucking grab my baby and I feed her. And all I could do in that moment was fucking cry, yo. All I could do was cry. Because then in that moment I realized that she was mine. Not mine to own. Not mine to abandon or mistreat, but mine to embrace her and let her be a part of my life and I be a part of hers. And I never wanted to see anything happen to her, and I knew that in that moment that I was the only one who could give Eliana that. I was the only one who could give her what I think that I never had as a child. I could only give her what she needed. And I cried over my baby, and my tears fell on her, and she looked at me sucking my milk, and I never left her side ever a fucking again. And that was on my heart, and I regret that day. But I never will leave Eliana. Ever. And no other woman should leave their child either. I remember what that felt like. To walk, and you know, it's unraveling, guys. Here it is. Okay, listen to this. Now that I had that experience, right, from carbonation tells you to leave your children, that there are unhealthy attachments if they keep you from going to carbonation. Not no fucking kingdom of God. Do you really think that Allah, love, divine pure love, tells you to leave your fucking children behind? No, it doesn't. So, carbonation tells you to leave your children behind. And because I felt that in that moment, what do you think those women really feel who left their children? Well, I'll tell you what they do. They're at carbonation in order to leave their children. They have to shut themselves off. They have to shut those emotions off. I did it. I shut myself all the way down to continue to live that lifestyle. This is why I wasn't making a lot of videos anymore. This is why I became less productive than what I was with Omek. Because I was becoming stagnant, because my creativity was not being nurtured correctly. And this is what's happening to everyone there. You have to shut yourself off to disrespect your families there, to disown people who actually love you and want a relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? You have to disconnect yourself. I lost myself over there, and now I'm gaining myself back. I wasn't even doing the same things that I would by myself there. And that's unhealthy when you have to go through and live in a situation like that. And love doesn't make you feel like you're walking on eggshells. Love doesn't make you detach from your emotions so that you can do stupid, hurtful shit to people. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Because we're all looking for knowledge. We're all looking for something to believe in because we've been so mentally oppressed. So when we find the slightest, and then on top of that, we weren't even educated correctly as a people to even know right from wrong, in a way. So we try to attach ourselves to anything that sounds scientific, especially when it comes out of what you so-called quote-unquote black person's mouth, because so many white folk has already spoke on the information that we're just trying to find something as a people. But as a people, we're looking for the wrong thing because we know not. We know not. Because we have been taught not. But I have that information, but there's a lot other things that I need to assess before I just blurt it all out. And trust me, there is a way. There is a way. But you have to feel that in your heart. And you have to, this is for future. I'm literally in the future. There is something that we can do, but we have to be willing to do it for ourselves. Nobody can do it for us. You can't detach yourself from anything. You know? Scorpio 16 saying, Velvet, forgive yourself and keep going. I have forgiven myself for everything. And the reason why I have forgiven myself for everything is because my heart is spewing out love. That's the only thing that I can feel. Only because I've come to terms with what I've done. You see what I'm saying? And I'm willing to make my relationships that I put in danger and jeopardized right. People who continue to have a pity party for themselves, they haven't really extended love to the person who they fucked over yet. That's the only reason why people don't want to face the people that they've messed up or feel coward to, because they know they do not have the ability to extend love. But I stand in the face of adversity. I stand in the face of challenge. I stand in the face of my loved ones because I am worthy. I am worthy. Quality over quantity. I am the shit. And you are too, but you have to believe that for yourself. You have to know what you have to offer. I can't tell you what you have to offer. You should know that. Because when you touch people's lives, they should change forever in a positive way. You should want to look back and the people look back at your actions and feel good about you. And you're not going to make everybody feel good about you because they have people out here who perceive the way that they perceive. But it's not your fault. And it's not your position or place to admit hate to them or a misunderstanding to them because you felt like they had something against you. You should always vibrate in love, no matter what. That should be the basis of your life. Shaw, I don't know how to spell it, say that, but she said, can we do these chill late night talks and affirmations? Yeah. Please stop. You see what I'm saying? It's just that, like, people are in the live right now saying things. What are you saying? I want you to ask yourself, what are you saying? This is a frequency of love, and you're vibrating on a totally different aspect. I really want you to ask yourself, what are you doing? Because what you're doing is what you're giving out. And this is what you're going to receive in your life. You don't want to be the one to look back and say, damn, my life is fucked up because I didn't really have a good intent in life. You shouldn't have a certain intent based off of what somebody else did, because you're not living for them. You have to live for you. So what about Umi? So what about carbonation? So the fuck what? Would it okay? What is that going to change your life? How is that going to change your life? How is that going to help you? How is that going to better you? Let's just hope on a love frequency that Umi is okay. Let's pray for her. Let's make sure that she has everything that she needs, whether she goes back or not. Let's make sure that she comes around. Not troll her in the process. And I'm not taking up for anybody. This is the love frequency. This is the basis of Allah. This is the basis of God. This is the basis of the primordial energy that governs our soul. You need to know what you're getting into. If you want to know something about somebody, you have to ask them. And asking them is not asking third party to someone who doesn't even know them. Asking them is going to them and confronting them. Everybody will rise in their own times. Everybody will come to certain realizations in their own terms, because you never know the pattern of that person's life. You never know what they're going through.